You rock, my friends. You Rock podcast is for women like you who want to own your life and live an engaged and joyful life. Hosted by Dr. Aliyah Majid, mom of 3, devoted wife, and a scientist turned life coach on a mission to empower women to take control of their lives. In this podcast, we deliver tools, insights, and inspiration on rocking your own life, owning to your highest potential, and becoming the best version of you. Now, here's your host, Dr. Aliyah Majid.
Assalamualaikum and welcome back again to You Rock Podcast, the podcast for high performers, ambitious women to go after the life that they want. And in this episode, I'll be sharing you some of the time management tips that I have been using. Things that I know will help you to manage your time better. The reality about time management is that the real measure of any time management technique is either or not you're neglecting the right thing. So this is really critical in your life because when you are saying yes to the thing that you want to focus on, you are saying no in the moment to some other things that are not your main focus, are not the goal that you want to achieve at a particular time. So because for every one thing that we spend our time energy on, we need to think about what are we saying no to. Okay, so we need time management because we need to work around the rhythm of other people. We cannot be at two places at one time, right? So it is important for us to manage our time because of this matter. And B, there are no two tasks in our work and life are created equal. Therefore, we must determine and set the intention on what we want to devote ourselves to so that we can focus on that one thing which is critical at that moment. This leads us to being aware. Being really aware on where do you spend your time in, and checking your time and seeing what's your energy level. Okay, when is your most productive time in a day? It's really important for you to know. Okay, so that you so that you can learn how you can best spend your time and your energy on the goal that you want to achieve. So when we are saying about energy level, it depends on person to person, right? So maybe you are a morning person, or maybe you work more productively at night. It depends on you and whether that time is best to work on the certain type of work that you are doing. So let me give you a brief example of my own life, right? So I am a morning person. I can think more better and absorb and learning better early in the morning as opposed to the evening. But after having kids, I learned that I cannot make this time to prioritize the things that I want to focus on with. Especially when I'm doing work at home and my kids are at home. So I started to adjust this routine and adjust my level of focus during that time, and making sure that I still put in the work that I need to do in the morning when my energy is most highest to focus on the deep work. As I mentioned before, we need to work around the rhythm of other people too, right? So in my case, it is my kids, because I have the opportunity right now to work by my own and having a flexible time. But the reality is that my son is at home, and this couple of months, they are having their school at home. So needing this still need my attention, so of course I have to work around their timing too, so that I can adjust my energy level to not competing with their energy level, instead of needing to shout and making sure that everyone gets what they need. What I'm saying is that making sure that your rhythm is kind of synchronized with the people that you work with is really important. Okay. um, uh, the starting point of it is you to track your time. Where do you spend your time during the day? So for example, for me, when I'm working on a report that I have to do, maybe this report is like a 20-page report. Instead of saying that, okay, I want to complete this report throughout this day, a particular day, I want to finish this report of 20 pages, instead of saying like that. And of course, if you are not aware of how long that 20 pages would take you, of course you would not be able to finish that 20 pages of report that you need to do. So the first step is to bring awareness on how much time you are spending in a particular thing that you have in your work. Whatever task that you are doing in your work right now, sit down and really track down how many hours, how long does it take to complete that task. Without judgment, just check it. And from there, I know the thing about changes is that you need to know where is your starting point, right? So without knowing where is your starting point, you will never see the improvement that you are making, or how can you improve the way you are working. So start by checking your time, and be aware of your energy level throughout the day. So for me, as I mentioned just now, myself, I have, I can say that I have these two slots of deep focus. Um, I mean, in that if I were to do my most important work, my deep work, it will be in between this time, which is, for me, it's around 10 to 12. So 10 to 11:30 to 12, like that, in the morning. And then later in the evening is around 3 to 4:30. So if you are looking at like that, you might say that I'm working really a shorter amount of time. But the reality is that the amount of work that you are doing expands by the time that you have. What this means is that if you have more time, you are not necessarily more productive in producing the same outcome that you have. So if you have more time, it will take you longer to complete the same work. So I think that is like a kind of a strength for a woman with kids. Sorry if you don't have kids, but what I'm saying is that some people may view that a woman with kids cannot commit with so many work because they don't have enough time to do it. But instead, if you learn to be more productive and focus on one thing within the limited time that you have, you actually are unlocking the superpower in you, meaning that you have already this pre-built deadlines into your day, meaning that you cannot just simply say that today you want to work late, and or you want to bring home the things that you haven't finished yet, because the reality is that you cannot complete all those tasks at home. So understanding that this is actually your superpower, these deadlines that is built in into your daily life, is a way for you to get more focus into the limited time that you have, is key to moving forward. So for me, during my study, I'm making sure that because I know I don't have that many time, that as compared to other students who don't have kids, they have so many time in their hand. So they can, like, what I can say is that instead of just go through the day without a proper plan of what to get done during the day, making sure what is the most important thing to do so that I can make progress every day helps me a lot in graduating on time, in accomplishing all of the goals that I want to accomplish in my work. Are you struggling to find time for yourself or for things that matters to you? Or if you even ever find some time, you found that you can't simply slow down and stop thinking about work. If you are one of those women, you'll benefit from the Success Accelerator program, my 12 weeks one-on-one success and productivity coaching program that helps you to do less and get more work done so that you can spend more time doing things you love. Book a free call with me at draliamajid.com/coaching, or you can do a self-assessment using my free life audit workbook at draliamajid.com/life audit. Or you can even join my Facebook group from the link below. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.